In today's video, we are not talking about opinions or social media hype. This video is special because we are breaking down real labor market data, real wage trends, and real economic pressure in the United States. The big question is simple. Are Americans choosing gig work for freedom, or are they being pushed into it because traditional jobs are no longer enough? By the end of this video, you will clearly understand what is happening inside the US labor market right now. Number 1. The gig economy is no longer small or optional. In 2025, gig work is not a side trend. More than 40 million Americans are involved in some form of gig or contract work. That means roughly 1 out of every 10 workers in the US is earning income through ride-sharing, delivery apps, freelancing, or short-term contracts. This matters because the gig economy is now large enough to influence wage growth, job security, and overall economic stability. What used to be extra income has slowly become a core survivalist strategy for millions of households. Number 2. Job market. Cooling is pushing people into gigs. While headlines still talk about low unemployment, the reality looks different on the ground. Layoffs have increased across tech, media, finance, and retail. Hiring has slowed. Full-time positions with benefits are harder to find. Many workers who lose jobs or face reduced hours are not finding replacement full-time roles quickly. Instead, they turn to gig work because it pays immediately. Recent labor studies show a significant share of gig workers entered the gig economy after job loss, pay cuts, or unstable schedules. This is not freedom. This is damage control. Number 3. Wages are not keeping up with living costs. Even workers who still have jobs are struggling. Wage growth in the US has slowed, while the cost of rent, food, insurance, and healthcare remains high. For many households, one paycheck is no longer enough. This is why gig work is increasingly used as a second or third income source, not because people want flexibility, but because expenses demand it. Surveys show most gig workers are working more hours than before just to maintain the same standard of living. That is a clear sign of economic pressure, not lifestyle choice. Number 4. Gig work creates 2 very different Americas. There is an important split inside the gig economy. On one side, you have skilled freelancers earning strong incomes in tech, design, consulting, and media. For them, gig work can be empowering. On the other side, you have millions working in delivery, rideshare, and task-based platforms. These workers often earn less, have no benefits, no paid leave, and no long-term security. Both groups are counted as gig workers, but their realities are completely different. The problem is that public conversation often focuses only on the success stories while ignoring the majority who are gig workers by necessity. Number 5. The future of work is becoming more unstable. Looking ahead, gig and contract work is expected to keep growing. Companies prefer flexible labor because it reduces costs and risk. Workers carry more responsibility, while businesses carry less. If wages continue to lag behind inflation and full-time jobs remain scarce, gig work will stop being an alternative and become the default. This raises serious questions about retirement, healthcare, and long-term financial security for American workers. So, are Americans being forced into gig work? For many people, the answer is yes. Not because they want freedom, but because stable jobs are harder to find, wages are not enough, and living costs keep rising. Gig work is filling the gap left by a weakening traditional labor system. Until wages rise faster, benefits expand, and job security improves, gig work will remain a survival tool, not a choice. If this breakdown helped you understand the real US job market, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. And comment below. Are you seeing more people around you moving into gig work out of necessity? See you in the next video.